Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm Christine Pilara, and this is Atlanta and Company. I'm so happy to be with you. Talk about a beautiful morning. Actually, all week, the sun is supposed to be shining, a little chilly, but warming up throughout the day. I sound like meteorologist Chris Holcomb. You know who always checks the weather is my friend Tom Sullivan. So hi, Tom. I know he watches the show, and he posted that it was going to be sunny and bright all week. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Someone who is sunny and bright in our lives is going to be here all week long, bringing the love with It's All Good Stories. And that is the wonderful Heidi Rue. She owns Atlanta Voiceover Studio. She's our dear friend, and we miss her so much. So Heidi, I'm just so happy to get to chat with you this way. You are always just such a love and a joy.
Oh, thanks, Christine. Me too. I'm so happy to share these great stories. And this one especially is so sweet. And, you know, it's so hard during COVID. I mean, whether you're in the hospital with COVID or something else, it's so tough because you can't, you know, a lot of your friends and family can't come and visit, which is what happened with 4-year-old Nolan, who is battling a rare form of lymphoma. And his dad has been a firefighter for like 14 years. And so his colleagues got together and said, okay, what can we do to support Nolan and his family? And so they rounded up 20 firefighters plus Captain America, and they wanted to go and show their support to Nolan, but they did it in the typical firefighter fashion because his room is up on the 5th floor. So they got out that firefighter ladder, hoisted people up there to give their well wishes. And of course, Captain America made Nolan's day. So just to give him a little bit of cheer on his day, so sweet.
Yes, I cannot even imagine what that must be like, you know, emotionally, physically. You're in the hospital, especially at such a young, tender age. But what a great surprise seeing that come across, you know, your window. I mean, not just anybody, but Captain America. And of course, Dad and his coworkers. That's pretty cool too. So yes, those are the small things that really go a long way in making us all feel better, right?
It's so true. And this deputy did something very similar. And now he can add cook to his resume because this deputy, Greg Stegall, and he was with Jennifer Beard, who's a mental health liaison, and they were responding to a well-being check at a home. Well, when they got there, they found out that the resident had just gotten done with surgery, major surgery. And they said, I haven't even eaten in 2 days because I've been recovering from the surgery. And so while Jennifer was calling to get assistance, Greg went to the refrigerator, looked and saw there were some eggs, and decided to make this resident an omelet. And so he served up breakfast, so sweet. And the resident said, that is the best omelet I have ever had in my entire life.
That is awesome. And we hear these stories all the time of people, like, you know, seeing a need, especially our first responders who are so busy as it is. But, you know, sometimes if somebody needs their lawn mowed, you know, they just go ahead and take the initiative. And this is really going above and beyond. But boy, was that just so thoughtful and compassionate, because this poor soul needed to have some food. And just really incredible what people are doing these days. And hopefully it will continue, not just with everything that we're going through, but I think this has really kind of been a life lesson that we all need to be there for each other during challenging times. So I love that. And we need to know the secret to that omelet, Heidi.
I know.
My gosh,
me too. I can't make that good of an omelet. Deputy, share. Well, and this is another thing that first responders did that was so sweet. There's a World War II vet, turned 98 years old. And you know, birthdays are hard during COVID, especially a big one, 98. Like, come on, I want a party. I want people to be there. Well, because they couldn't do that, then the first responders in Jim Weinbrenner's community got together and they planned this entire parade where they had the police cars come through, the fire department car. I mean, it was just the fire trucks, that's what they're called. And you could just see the huge smile on Jim's face. So it made that birthday very special.
Yes, happy birthday. And I love when the community comes out. And as you said, that is quite the accomplishment. 98 years young. I mean, that's a big deal, and especially during these times. Yes, you do want some sort of fanfare, and it looks like they came out big time. So I love those stories, Heidi. Thank you for getting us through this hump day with stories to make us smile. We always appreciate you. And guys, Heidi's going to be here all week long. So if you have something especially local that you want to share with her, please just submit it. It's facebook.com/ATL&Co, or tweet us using that hashtag, It's All Good.